Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're tackling a scenario that literally keeps security professionals and executives awake at night. We're going to explore the severe, cascading operational risks of a total communication failure during an active information security breach. This isn't just about firewalls or malware anymore. This is about what actually happens when your organization's voice is suddenly silenced, or worse, hijacked by panic. So get ready, because the stakes here couldn't possibly be higher. Okay, let's dive into this. I want you to honestly ask yourself, what would you do right this very second if you looked at your screen and realized your corporate email was completely dark and Slack was entirely unresponsive because of a malicious attack? It's a pretty chilling thought, isn't it? But this is the high-stakes, highly realistic cyber breach scenario that so many organizations just entirely fail to plan for. Standard communication evaporates in the blink of an eye. Look, in our normal day-to-day operations, we rely completely on tools like Slack, Teams, and corporate email, right? They're basically the nervous system of our businesses. One minute you're pinging colleagues, casually sharing files, and the next, you are entirely paralyzed. When a total network blackout hits, if you don't have pre-documented, secure emergency communication channels ready to go, that everyday ease of communication instantly turns into absolute operational gridlock. You're suddenly blind, deaf, and mute at the exact moment you desperately need to be coordinating a rapid response. And the scary part is, the initial outage is really just the spark. The lack of a backup plan, that's the fuel for a massive secondary disaster. First, your technical teams literally can't coordinate their incident response. They simply can't talk to each other to fix the problem. This instantly leads to massive confusion among your operational leads. Without clear top-down guidance, you get unauthorized staff panicking. And that leads directly to the absolute worst-case scenario, the release of public statements without any legal or PR approval whatsoever. Just imagine waking up and seeing this hit your feed. "We have been hacked and customer data is compromised," posted by a terrified junior employee who honestly just thinks they're being an authentic, transparent brand champion by oversharing. This right here is the ultimate terror for legal and PR teams. A rogue, unapproved public statement made by a panicking staff member without proper clearance? That can trigger brutal regulatory fines, destroy customer trust overnight, and invite massive lawsuits. The technical breach is bad. The unmanaged communication breach is fatal. Section 1. Management Mandates and Security Framework Rules. So, how on earth do we prevent this nightmare? Well, we have to shift our mindset away from just pure IT response and look at compliance and governance. Specifically, we look to the Timeless Communication Clause and the Management Responsibilities Control. And listen, these aren't just corporate buzzwords. They represent a strict, universal mandate. Leadership is absolutely required to establish clear, documented rules for internal and external communications regarding security incidents. It dictates exactly what is universally expected from management during a crisis, defining precisely who is authorized to speak, who they speak to, and how sensitive information safely flows when your standard channels fail. So the crucial point is this. Failing to meet this specific management mandate is exactly what causes the PR nightmare we just visualized. If an auditor comes in, or worse, a real breach actually happens, and you don't have these predefined rules securely in place, human nature just takes over. External communications regarding a highly sensitive incident will inevitably be executed by unauthorized staff. Without PR or legal approval, your company's official narrative is effectively crowdsourced to your most panicked employees. And at that point, the damage scales exponentially. Section 2, the 6-page sortion. But hey, here is the good news. Closing this massive organizational vulnerability doesn't require reinventing the wheel, and you definitely don't need to draft hundreds of pages of complex, unreadable policy. The remedy is elegantly simple. It comes down to a meticulously crafted 6-page editable Word template procedure document. It's concise, it's targeted, and it's built specifically to address those strict communication and management mandates without drowning your team in bureaucratic fluff. And what makes this 6-page document so incredibly powerful is where it comes from. This is a done-for-you, comprehensive procedure crafted by actual industry experts, principal auditors, and lead instructors from the ISO 27001 Institute. Plus, it operates right under the aegis of the prestigious ISO Training Institute. So what does that mean for you? It means when you implement this, you aren't just wildly guessing at best practices. You are injecting serious, battle-tested industry credibility directly into your organization's compliance efforts. And this brilliantly illustrates the stark contrast between two very different types of organizations. On the left, you have the unprepared. They have absolutely no emergency channels. They're constantly at risk of rogue PR statements, and they fundamentally fail their compliance audits. Then, on the right, you have the compliant organization using the Institute's template. They have crystal clear incident communication rules, strictly enforced PR and legal approval workflows, and ultimately optimized operational efficiency, even right in the middle of a chaotic cyber crisis. Section 3. A massive maturity head start. Now, we all know having a great document sitting on a hard drive is one thing, but actually deploying it is another. I want to show you exactly how quickly this template elevates your overall security posture because the deployment process is surprisingly easy. Step 1, you secure the 6-page template. Step 2 is where the magic happens. The document uses a hypothetical company name, ABC Technologies Private Limited, along with acronyms like ABC. You literally just run a quick search and replace, swapping out those placeholders for your own company's name and logo. Takes maybe 2 minutes. Step 3, you roll it out and implement the protocols seriously across your operational teams. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer return on investment for those few minutes of customizing acronyms. By simply following the guidelines perfectly mapped in those 6 pages, you instantly designate your emergency backup channels. You structurally prevent unauthorized PR statements from ever happening. You enforce tight legal and PR workflows. Sincere implementation of this expertly prepared content grants your organization an immediate 15 to 20-year head start in your information security management system maturity. You completely bypass years of painful, expensive trial and error. Which brings us to our final, and honestly, most critical point today. If your network goes completely dark tomorrow, if Slack is down, if email is just gone, who speaks for your organization? Are you leaving that up to chance and panicked employees? Or do you have a documented, expert-approved procedure ready to guide you safely through the storm? It's definitely something to think about.